Have you ever felt like you're spinning your wheels, working incredibly hard, but not really getting anywhere? It's a common trap, this illusion that being busy is the same as being productive. But let me tell you, the world doesn't hand out awards for busyness. It only rewards results. I want to tell you about a guy named Mike. Mike was the definition of a hard worker. For 10 years, he was a serial entrepreneur, launching 8 different startups. He worked 16-hour days, sacrificed weekends, and poured his heart and soul into every single project. From the outside, he was the busiest person you could imagine. But here's the harsh reality. All 8 of his startups failed. Mike was exhausted, burnt out, and had nothing to show for a decade of relentless effort. His story is a powerful, if painful, reminder that effort and busyness do not automatically translate into success. Being busy doesn't mean you're being effective. Think about it. When you go to a restaurant, do you care how long the chef spent looking for ingredients or how many hours they toiled in the kitchen? No. You care about one thing. Does the food taste good? When you buy a phone, do you ask how many all-nighters the engineering team pulled? Of course not. You care about whether the phone works well, has a good camera, and a long battery life. The world doesn't care about your process, your sweat, or your long hours. It only cares about the value you deliver, the results you produce. This might sound harsh, but it's actually a liberating truth. For years, Mike told everyone how busy he was, how hard he was working. He wore his exhaustion like a badge of honor. But his friends and family eventually became indifferent. His constant talk of being busy, with no tangible success to back it up, just became noise. It's a classic case of what we call useless exhaustion. You're tired, but for what? If your busyness doesn't lead to concrete outcomes, it's just a fast track to burnout and a profound sense of emptiness. Nobody is impressed by your struggle if it leads nowhere. They are impressed by what you build, what you create, what you achieve. So, how do we break free from this busy trap? The first step is a fundamental mindset shift. Stop telling yourself and others, "I'm so busy." Instead, start asking, is what I'm doing right now producing results? This single question can change everything. It forces you to evaluate your actions not by the time they consume, but by the value they generate. Instead of boasting about the 80 hours you worked this week, focus on the 3 key accomplishments you achieved. This isn't about working less. It's about working smarter. It's about focusing your energy where it truly counts. After his 8th failure, Mike finally had his breakthrough. He realized he wasn't failing because he wasn't working hard enough. He was failing because he wasn't working on the right things in the right way. He had been obsessed with the grand vision, the big picture, but he neglected the small, critical details that actually lead to success. He was just doing more, hoping something would stick. So he changed his approach entirely. For his ninth venture, he didn't start by trying to build a massive company. He started with what he called a small, validated model. He focused on one specific product for one specific group of customers. He didn't just work hard, he worked with intention. He set clear, measurable goals. Every week, he didn't just ask if his team was busy. He asked if they had moved the needle on key metrics. Did they acquire new customers? Did they improve the product based on feedback? Did they increase revenue? This new approach was disciplined and, in many ways, less chaotic than his previous ventures. He was no longer just busy. He was effective. And guess what? His ninth startup became a runaway success. He finally understood that success isn't about the volume of your effort, but the precision of your aim. It's about doing things the right way, focusing on tangible products, and obsessively measuring your progress. It's about building a system that creates value, not just a schedule that creates exhaustion. This principle applies to everything, not just startups. Whether you're an employee, a freelancer, or a student, the same rule holds true. Your boss doesn't promote you for staying late. They promote you for solving problems and delivering results that help the company grow. Your clients don't pay you for the hours you log. They pay you for the value you create for their business. Understanding this is the key to unlocking your true potential. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that if you just work harder and longer, you'll eventually succeed. But that's like trying to cross the ocean by swimming faster instead of building a boat. You need the right strategy, the right tools. Your time and energy are your most precious resources. Don't waste them on activities that feel productive but yield nothing. Take a hard look at your daily routine. How much of your time is spent on busy work versus results work? Are you attending meetings that could have been emails? Are you confusing motion with progress? Be ruthless in cutting out the tasks that don't contribute to your end goal. Learn to say no, delegate, automate, do whatever it takes to free up your focus for the things that truly matter. Realizing that the world pays for value, not effort, isn't a cruel wake-up call. It's an empowering one. It means you are in control. It means that by focusing your energy intelligently, you can achieve far more with less stress and less wasted time. You don't have to be a martyr to your work. You just have to be effective. So the next time you feel overwhelmed and find yourself saying, "I'm so busy," take a step back, breathe, and ask yourself that powerful question. But am I getting results? If the answer is no, it's time to change your strategy. Stop celebrating the hustle and start celebrating the outcome. That is the true path to meaningful and lasting success. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, give this video a like and subscribe for more content on working smarter, not just harder. See you in the next one.